Alright.
Hey everybody, Andy Hartford again with Andy Hartford Scooter Company, you know, cool stuff. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do two very, very simple tricks. Anyone on a scooter should be able to learn these within days, if not days, then weeks, couple weeks. Get outside every morning, every afternoon, every night, all day, every day, and get out there and practice. The first trick we're going to be reviewing tonight is the 180. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. What you want to do is you want to be riding on the scooter at a decent pace. You don't want to be going too fast on your first couple tries, because then you'll go to spin and your front wheel tire will catch and you'll eat it. It's going to hurt. But all you got to do is kind of like, one thing you should practice before you do anything is, like, I always remembered it as like doing a 360 into a swimming pool off like a deck or in gym class. So all you got to do that is just kind of do a couple hops, you know, 180 degrees. All right. And what am I doing with my head when I turn? My head's like, I'm spinning the head 180 degrees. Like, I'm looking behind me like this, and I'm just kind of spinning and spinning. So when you transfer that over to your scooter, and a good thing, I didn't review it, and I shouldn't have to, but a bunny hop, you need to be able to bunny hop to do this trick, or it's just not going to work. So, you know, you need to know how to bunny hop. And then, like I said, not too fast, not too slow. Like you're looking behind you. So it'll look better if I'm going my own pace. So just like this. And if you watch what my head's doing, I'm looking over my shoulder. If you ride goofy, then you look over your left shoulder. If you ride regular, obviously with your toes pointing to the right, you're gonna look over your right shoulder. But I ride goofy. I'm not a professional scooter rider. But you just look over your left shoulder and turn the scooter with it. It'll all come naturally. It's just all practice. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but when I ride backwards, I do back wheel hops to keep it going. I know it's not the right way to do it, but like, I like to hop around. I don't know, it's just me. It's not the professional way to do it, but that's just what I do. Review, practice that trick. You can eventually move down to hips. Not so much, well, yes, quarter pipes, because you have to be able to 180 to come back down in. You can 180 off of anything, really. Trick number 2 is going to be a little bit more difficult. It's still a beginner trick, but it's going to take longer to master, and that's the tail whip. So what you need to be able to do to tail whip, 1, you need to be able to bunny hop. Bunny hop is the easiest trick. If you can't bunny hop, you're not going to be able to do any real tricks. Skate park tricks, anyways. If you're riding flatland, not all tricks require bunny hops, but skate parks. And if you want to learn how to tail whip, you need to know how to bunny hop. Step 1, the easiest step. If you ride goofy and your toes are pointed to the left-hand side, you're just going to take your front foot off and step through, and then you're just going to kick it around with your back foot and catch it with your back foot. So it'll be your right foot steps through, left foot kicks it, left foot catches it. And you just do that a bunch of times. Another good tip is learn how to, with your wrists, how to keep your scooter going in a circle. Like that, nice and fast, because that'll help you get your scooter all the way around. So like when you step through like this, use your wrist, not like that. It's all natural. If you think about doing it, you're gonna fuck it up. You're gonna mess it up. But if you just do it, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna kick the board around, catch it a couple times. Do that 100 times. It's all about timing. Like if you're gonna come out here and you think you're gonna land a tail whip your third try, I don't care who you are, it's gonna be luck. It's not gonna be skill. If you do actually end up landing it. But yeah, after you do this step a couple 100 times, you know, just kicking the board around, catching it, you can transition into like hopping on the board instead of catching it with your foot. So instead of stepping through, kicking it, and catching it, you can step through, kick around, and jump on it. You know, it's not hard, it's just time consuming, you know, and you're not going to learn every trick. Well, I shouldn't say that. You're not going to learn every semi-difficult to very difficult trick in a day. It's going to take a couple days, a couple weeks, maybe in a month, depending on how fast or slow you learn. But you're just going to step through, kick, and jump on the scooter. If you need to look down, you can look down to do it. Some people don't need to. Sometimes it's hit or miss with me. That's when luck comes into play. Sometimes I can look straight ahead and kick it and jump on it and land on it. And other times I can't. It always helps to be looking down. And again, just like when we were just kicking it and catching it with our left foot, after you do the kicking it and jumping back onto the deck a couple hundred times, then you can actually start doing it. You know, you got your bunny hop down, you got your step through, catch with your left foot, you've got your step through with your right foot, and jumping on the board. Now you just got to add all that together, and this is where it's going to get tricky, because you're going to go to tailwhip and you're going to get half a turn. You know, it's hard stuff. Sorry about the truck in the background, but it's just something you got to work on. You got to be outside every day, you know, practicing your tailwhips. It's a difficult trick, but it's not a difficult trick. So get nice and high in the air with your bunny hop, and then just throw the board with whatever foot you decide to kick with. Some people kick with their front, like this. And some people kick with their back. If you ride goofy, that's your left foot. If you ride regular, that's your right foot. They kick with their back. Some people kick with both. The thing with kicking both is sometimes you overpower it and you miss the board completely. Like you get 1.5 rotations. And if you're going fast, you're going to eat it. But it's just a trick to take off slow, just like the 180, you know, you're just going slow. Like that. I overjumped it because I used both feet. But you just ride slow, and you land it. So to review the 2 tricks today that I taught you, the 180, you gotta be able to, you know, bunny hop. And you just gotta spin the top half of your body. You don't want to spin the bottom, because then it's gonna look like this. And you're gonna hurt yourself. You just want the top of your body to spin 180 degrees. And then eventually, once you can do that, you feel brave enough, you can 360, and that's just turning the upper half of your body even harder, like faster. So that looks a little bit like this. And then we reviewed the 180, so we'll review the tailwhip again. You know, step through with your right foot if you ride goofy. Left foot if you ride regular, and kick the board around and catch it. I ride goofy, I can't ride regular. Call me what you want, but I just can't. And then just practice that, you know, stepping through it on the board, kicking with your back foot, bringing it around, catching it. It's going to take time, like I've said. This is not an easy trick to learn for people that, you know, have a hard time bunny hopping or have a hard time doing anything else. You know, it's a beginner trick, but it's a like intermediate flat trick, I guess you could say. It just takes time, like step through, catch it. It gets tedious, very, very tedious trick. You don't have to sit here, you don't have to listen to me do my steps. You can go out on a skate park or down the road or down the sidewalk, and you can sit here and throw tailwhips all day. But that's not going to help you. You like take the steps, take the time. It doesn't hurt to put the time and effort in. You're not going to be a professional scooter rider in a day. I've been riding for a year now, and I can't even do a bride flip. I don't know if anyone knows what that is. If you do, awesome. If you don't, go look it up. Raymond Warner, very good at bride flips. Go look him up on YouTube. But important lesson of the day, whether you learn anything from this video or not, put in the time. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. You know, get outside. Get off the PlayStation, get off the Xbox, get off the PCs, go outside and ride for, 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes isn't gonna hurt. It's gonna take longer than that to learn any tricks, but that's what you gotta do to learn tricks. I hope this video at least helps somebody. If not, hate me in the comments, I guess. Be keyboard warriors, that's cool. But I hope I could help everyone out today. I hope you guys have a good day. Peace out.